Hey, what's up, guys? So sorry this is going up so fucking late. I've been like redoing my entire setup and stuff. But today's video, gonna be talking about something I did when I was 14, and by far, to date, one of the worst ideas me and my friend have ever had. Well, it wasn't even really my idea, it was my friend's, but it was a bad, just horrible idea. And I'm here to talk about it today, so I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you do. I'm gonna jump right into this. So like I said, I was 14. I'm hanging out at my friend's house. That's pretty much where it all starts. He invited me over. I was hanging out at his house. His parents were like super, super cool. And at any given time throughout the day, we could just literally go outside and walk around and go to any party or anything really back then. They didn't give a fuck. My friend could probably pee on his cat and they wouldn't even care. They were just so chill. Okay, maybe they'd probably care if he peed on his cat. That's not cool. I don't know why my mind works the way it does sometimes. Anyway, I was hanging out at his house, chilling, and my friend gets the bright idea to go exploring late at night. He lived right next to a lot of property, so he could just go on there, like through the woods late at night and just look around and stuff. And that's really all we were doing, was just walking through the woods late at night. Kind of annoying. There was just bugs everywhere, fucking feasting on my blood. And that was pretty much all we were doing. Then my friend starts telling me a story about how he lives close to an abandoned haunted farm. He's like, yeah, there's this haunted farm. Last year we went to it and we explored it and we just saw some things. Like there was things that I can't even speak about. I just don't believe them. And I was like, huh, okay, dude, just in the back of my head thinking like, my friend's a fucking idiot. Ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. Okay. That's a real good way to reel me in to go explore something. Tell me that there's ghosts there, because that's just the peak of my interest. Just when I hear about ghosts, oh, I want to go fucking die. That's what I want to do. Anyway, he starts telling me about this, and I kind of called him out. I was like, yeah, dude, bullshit. I'm sure you really saw a ghost in person. He's like, okay, don't believe me? Let's fucking go then. I was like, I'm not going to an abandoned farm. That doesn't sound fun at all. It sounds horrible. And he's just like, bro, well, you don't believe in ghosts, so there's clearly going to be nothing there, right? And I was like, dude, you're just trying to bust my balls. It's not even funny. He's like, come on, let's go. And he starts walking towards like the area that you need to walk towards to get to it. I think it was like a mile away. And I was like, dude, I'm just not down for this. I'm already fucking itching from the bugs. Can we just like go inside? He's like, nah, let's go. Come on. I was like, all right, dude, doesn't sound like a good idea, but let's do it. So I start following him. And I'm not going to lie, the walk over there was actually pretty funny. We were like cracking jokes and we saw some cool stuff along the way. And I can't lie, I was pretty much enjoying myself. I actually liked it. And then we get to the farm. And when we walk in, I kind of realized, I was like, this farm, it's not like abandoned. It just seemed like, I guess, not in use currently. And I know that's kind of what abandoned is, but I don't mean that it was like broken down and just completely ghost town. It looked fairly new. Like the barn was pretty intact and there was stuff inside of it. And I started getting pretty nervous because for a second I was like, dude, what if we're on someone's farm right now and it's not abandoned like my friend said, or haunted, and there's just some angry motherfucker that's going to come through and do something. And sure enough, your fucking boy Austin calls it once again. I was right. My friend starts climbing up on one of the tractors, and while he's on top, I just hear some loud-ass yell from a guy, and I look over, and I see a flashlight in one hand, and I can see a weapon in the other, and it looked like a baseball bat. And when I saw this, I just looked at my friend, and I was like, you fucking idiot. And I just darted. I completely ran in a different direction, just into the forest, to the sound of this dude screaming at me. I know some people are going to be like, dude, that's fucked up. You should have apologized to him. I didn't even do anything. I was just standing in the grass, like straight up. I didn't climb on anything like my friend was. I didn't fuck with any of his stuff because I had the feeling, I was like, dude, this is probably someone's stuff. I don't want to mess with it. But I just kept running, okay? I'm not going to fucking lie. I didn't want to get beat by a baseball bat. Could you imagine that story going up instead? Instead of, like, this was a bad idea, it's just titled, Luna gets beat to death by a baseball bat by some angry farmer who's really, really angry and has, like, problems. That'd be the title of the century, I'm not going to fucking lie. But I kept running, and I was just in the woods running full fucking speed because I had a feeling this guy was going to call the cops, and I just wasn't trying to get arrested at age 14. And of course, karma's a bitch, and while I'm running through the woods, bugs and stuff are on the ground, and I got bit by a spider on the ankle. Of course, I didn't feel it at the time because I was, adrenaline pumping, but when I got back to the house, I just had this big-ass red bite on my ankle. So that's fun. But anyway, it gets better. I get back to the house. I'm all alone. I thought my friend fucking died at this point. I was like, I ran in an opposite direction. He probably ran in another direction. Or he got caught by the farmer and is getting a baseball bat up the ass right now. So I just thought, I was like, dude, my friend's probably dead. Either that or he's in jail with a really, really beat up body from a baseball bat. And I'm sitting there in the basement at my friend's house just like trying to watch TV and act as chill as possible, even though I was having like a panic attack. And my friend's mom comes downstairs and she just looks at me with this weird look and she's like, where's my son? And I was like, oh, I don't know. He said he was going to the bathroom. And she was just like, I walked by the bathroom. The door was open. I was like, I don't know then. And she's like, okay, well, let me know if you see him. And she just walks upstairs and goes back to fucking bed. And I'm just thinking, I was like, what the fuck? If this was my mom, if my mom came downstairs and one of my friends was sitting on the couch and didn't know where I was, my mom would probably call drug dogs and just have like fucking drug dogs at my house in a second, just waiting to find me. But anyway, about 30 minutes after that, my friend gets back to the house and he like comes in the front door, like heavy breathing. He's like, that was fucking crazy. And I was like, dude, what just happened? Are you okay? He's like, yeah, I got fucking chased by that dude, but he wasn't as fast as me. I was like, you're an idiot, first of all. Horrible idea. Could have gotten us both arrested. Second of all, I'm never going to listen to you again. Really? Ghosts? Abandoned farms and ghosts? That wasn't abandoned. There weren't ghosts. We got an old penis with a baseball bat coming after us. That's not fun. Probably police on the lookout now, too. He's like, well, we're fucking safe, aren't we? I was like, dude, you're such a fucking idiot. And I remember just passing out on the couch after that because I was so out of it from running all night and just like having that panic attack. And I remember waking up the next day and finding just a bunch of bug bites and seeing my ankle got worse. But yeah, pretty fucking terrible night. I'm pretty sure there was police on the lookout too. My friend told me when he was running back to the house. I got back to the house first, but when he was out there running, he heard sirens and stuff coming close. And I don't know, he could be lying, but I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I'd honestly call the cops if I saw two kids just chilling on my farm. Like, hell no. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end, and just thought it was a funny story to tell. I mean, obviously not at the time. At the time, I was fucking terrified, but it's funny now, and didn't get hit with a baseball bat, even though that would have been the title of the century. Just, like, caught at a farm late at night, then beat with a baseball bat until I looked like a purple dick emoji, and died. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video/story. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it. I hope you did. Leave your stories in the comments down below. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.
Straight. My boss is a fucking bitch. Matter of fact, you could tell that hoe I fucking quit. I just got $1 for a raise. What the fuck is this? I can make more money on the train doing fucking flips. Barely got enough to go and break, eat some fucking chips. And you always wonder why I'm late for my fucking shift. I don't smile enough, I know. My shirt's never tucked, I know. You should write me up, I don't give a fuck about emails, about retail when I'm not at